Oh, I look crazy. Good morning. It's me, Felita. Or rather, good morning, sunshine, since I named my channel that. Um, it's me, Felita, and I'm a nurse, a Reiki master, a spiritual intuitionalist, and I pull oracle cards for the day and channel some messages and just try to provide a little bit of inspiration and insight on your day. So today is hummingbird. This hummingbird pops up, right? And just a little upside down. But it's, for me, from what I'm gathering from this, is it's calling you in to really be present today. It's a Monday, right? So we got a lot of things that we got thinking about. I hope that you accomplished a lot this weekend, or at least something, because this weekend was the energy of it was literally like get things done, or you know, get on something. So let's just slow down our thinking for the week, and we're going to take it one step at a time. Organize what you're going to do, because it just seems like a lot is about to start happening, and this is where our brains are going to might our attention, everything is going to be pulled all over the place. So, with everything that you're going to do or what you have to focus on, just be present with that moment. I'm going to see if my lighting can change if I move my light. I don't know, whatever. Um, so, try your best to be in the present moment when you're going through the things that you're going through. You're at work, be task oriented. Don't think about dinner, wait till your break and then you can think about dinner, or take a 15-minute break and do some stretching in your office or wherever you are, and dedicate a little bit of time to your body and your thoughts, and think about it when you're stretching or something. You know what I mean? Don't think about something when you're doing something. Somebody's talking to you, you find your brain starting to go drift off, and you start thinking about something else while they're talking to you, and you recognize it, bring it right back. Or look at them and try to focus on something, on them, to be present, to train your mind to be present so that your mind is less wandering. The Chariot card pops up for today, for the direction card for the hummingbird. And this is kind of like saying the same thing, like, hey, what are we working on? Let's sit here, let's think about it, let's gather all of our stuff that we need to do, and to prepare ourselves maybe for the week, or for the day, whatever it is. It just feels like it's a lot, and it needs to just be organized. And this chariot is like, hey, let's get it, let's do it. Um, so let's figure out where we're going. Oh, and then the canary card pops up for today, and she's upside down. And it's saying that we might be a little bit, closed off from speaking our truth, or singing, doing things that uplift our spirit. So we might be waking up with our spirit and some questions today. Um, Not feeling totally right. Maybe something bothered you this weekend, or maybe there's just some kind of realization that you're waking up to. And instead of you beating yourself up about it, instead of you beating other people about it, I would just suggest we just check that feeling. Um, and then, you don't have to figure out how you want to move forward, but at least for today, get into that, like how what Abraham says, get into that vortex for the day. Get into how you want to feel for the day. What is it that what is it that you want to attract for the day? You want to be attracting joy. You want to be joy. You want to be able to speak your truth in a unique, honest way, and you want to be able to, you know, sing. Sometimes you have to sing to just change up your energy. So maybe we're waking up in a little bit of funk. So put on some music, do something um, to make you feel that you could. The song, this card says, sing your own song. So let's put on something and sing and change this card to upside down so that you can feel like you can be more honest um, and truthful in your speech. Um, but I feel like maybe there's things that need to be said, and it's like, oh, this is not the right time to say it. It's Monday morning, but I got all this on my mind. So control what you can control, which is yourself for right now. The direction card is this awakening card, and this is like, it says change the way you're looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in action. So maybe we feel like we have to pause saying things that we want to say to other people. So let's start saying these things to ourselves, because this awakening is making you recognize something. And yes, it's gonna make you pause. When we get a little freaked out a little bit, we might need to stand back. Some people might just be straight up and go straight to the source and get aggressive all up in his face. And this card is just saying, slow it down for a minute. We're gonna slow down the attacks and whatever it is that we feel like we need to say, and we're gonna stand back a little bit, sit in that energy, and then figure out what's the best way to really approach any of this. Again, the only person that you can control right now is you. So um, get all of this in alignment with how you want to feel first. And don't be so hard on people this morning or whoever is on your mind. But this awakening is making you recognize what is maybe holding you back, what might be something that needs to be worked on. Either it's an awakening with other people or yourself. But I'm sure you're waking up today not feeling the same. Something's different today, and it could be this new moon energy. So recognize how this new moon is affecting you, or what it's pushing you to recognize or realize about yourself, or and then this card pops up. It's the cow spirit. The miracles are endless. And in this card, oh, where's my little book? This card is kind of like, I feel like it's a very, I feel like it's a nurturing card. It's the cow, it's got the milk. It brings life to certain situations. And I just want to share something. I want to read this. You are at a beautiful point in your life today, for your needs are being met effortlessly in so many ways. Fully embrace this truth by focusing on all you have right now, including the positive relationships that sustain you, the work you are proud to do to contribute to the world, and the activities that inspire you and nourish your soul. Cow Spirit nudges you to pay attention, because this is the perfect time to focus on your choices, actions, and behaviors that actions and behaviors that feed your soul and bring your heart contentment. Now is also the time when you will see many of your projects and commitments that were set in motion in the past begin to yield valuable gifts that will bring you joy and love and sustain you for a long time to come. Stay positive and share your well-being with others. The more you share, the more you manifest. So be generous. Cow Spirit promises you will never run out of miracles. So this is bringing you some beautiful hope for the day, and for your projects. So, maybe it's kind of like where you want to stop yourself, especially in this communication card being upside down, saying, go forward. Don't hold back because you're afraid of other people. Maybe taking you for granted. But I still say to be conscientious of who you choose to give to, or who you're choosing to give these gifts to. But it's kind of like, you don't have to change, you don't have to hold yourself back. because of other people. Feel free to be you and generous. This Four of Autumn card pops up as the direction card, and it says manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money, help out those who are less fortunate. So there we go again. Being generous, but being wise on at who you're being generous to, how much you're willing to give. But this card is just like, don't be afraid, you know, but be conscientious. For example, you go out into the world and you're just feeling like crap, and you see somebody and they're struggling with the door, and you just stand back and you're just like, let them figure this out. Everybody's figuring things out today. And all you had to do was just go open the door, pull it open for that person. So it's little gestures like that. When we try to control the people that we know, our affiliation, who we're affiliated with, we have to remember that our community spans way larger than just the known folks in your circle. So be generous to all, right? Then this card pops up as a crystal card for today, and this is 33, pre-night. It says release, declutter, and it's all about the heart chakra. So I'm going to read, and this is the card. This card is number 33. That is a master number. You can go check that out. It's time you release any stress from your physical and emotional body and your home environment. Try to clear out any clutter from both your home and your mind. It's important that you release and let go of anything that you no longer need. Pre-night has been sent to you today to help you to move forward in your life by releasing anything that is holding you back. Pre-night is also a known feng shui crystal. It can assist in decluttering process. It helps you become more organized and assists you to see things from the most beneficial perspective. When pre-night shows up for you, it's important that you heed its message. Are there any objects, clothes, items, of things that you need to pass on? Do you have an emotional attachment to any of these objects? So you want to check the vibration of the things that you have around you. Do you need them? Is it serving you? Release it. This is habits, people, things. Decluttering is just making space for new things. And it's calling us to do this so that we can make room in our heart and make room in our home for all the new expressions of ourselves to come in. So we got to watch ourselves and what we're calling in. And yeah, it's time to kind of move on right now from people, places, and things. We're in new moon. We're in the change of the season. We're about to go into a new year. Let's start switching up those things now for our New Year resolutions. Matter of fact, make your New Year's resolutions right now. Like right now, I need to learn how to do like new hairstyles and all that stuff. Anyway, answering the call. This is the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck, and it says the time is now. And I want to remind you guys, I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth, I do my thing. And how you going to see me is how you going to get me, because I work from home and I don't have to get all dressed up to work for my computer. So I could work in my robe. So you might see me in my robes, and I'm totally okay with it. This card right here says, oh, you've been called. And I've never pulled this card before. It's my first time. It says the sacred journey always starts with a call. You might feel ready, or you might be uncertain and not willing. But when you receive the call, you must respond. If you've been waiting for your life to turn out, the waiting is over. Your true and authentic life is happening. If you've been hoping for a sign, this is it. Right now, you've been called, and a gateway is opening for communication from the spirit realms. The energy of courage surrounds you. You may not know what the future brings, but you do know that it is time. to act and go forward. Mm, 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 mm. This card, let me further read this. It says, with the sacred traveler wants you to know, Spirit is trying to get your attention right now. Your helpers are telling you that it's your time. Listen with your heart. Do it now. Throw your shoulders back. Take a deep breath. Plunge forward. The waiting is over. No matter what concerns or hesitations you may have, in the deepest sense, you are ready. Believe, trust, follow the signs. There will be many, and miracles will abound. Well, listen, I'll take that. I hope you take that too. So have a great week. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll have some messages for you as well. As long as I get up on time and I can do it. Anyway, you guys have a blessed day. Peace.